Hello and good evening, everyone. We're extremely excited about this training tonight. Very excited to have Dr. Sarda with us. And this training is going to be absolutely epic. One thing I know is that every single one of our products, our Nueva products, our six physical products, have been formulated so brilliantly, so strategically, so purely, and on their own, they're phenomenal, game-changing products. And as we started putting together this slide deck that's going to talk about the synergy of how they work when you combine them in duos or trios, this is literally going to blow you away, my friends. And so, what we're going to talk about tonight is so much bigger than just a seasonal promotional. It's about possibility. It's about the possibility of helping people feel better as they live in their body, changing how they feel when they look in the mirror, and changing how they show up in life. You guys, these synergistic bundles, they're not just products, they're pathways to transformation. And as you see how they work synergistically, I think you are going to be as blown away and as excited as I am. And Dr. Sarda. So, Dr. Sarda, we're so happy to have you back. Oh, honey, we missed you. We missed you in Dallas, but so grateful that you were able to get in for your emergency oral surgery.
I'm sorry. I was really sad. I heard it was wonderful. I knew it would be, and didn't doubt that for a second. But thank you for having me back.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to have you here. And just FYI, Dr. Sarda was so intent on coming to Dallas, her doctor had to just put his foot down. He's like, you will not be able to talk. Your face will be swollen. You'll have gauze up your nose. You will not be able to talk. You may not go. So
He
she's
did. He said, "You are not getting on an airplane."
You're not getting on an airplane. So let me just really quickly introduce those of you who may not know our own and very special Dr. Sarda. She's a board certified OBGYN. She's completed two master's programs in regenerative medicine at the University of South Florida and Georgetown University School of Medicine. Her emphasis has been on nutritional supplements, diet, peptides, and functional medicine. Like, how aligned are we here? What? She's got vast experience in IV therapy, in stem cell research, injections for musculoskeletal pain, and in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, and a long history also in supplementation for longevity. So she's got 25 years of formulating products, teaching, lecturing, and treating patients around the world. She's also on the National Medical Board of 10X Health Systems, co-founded by Gary Brecka and Brandon Dawson. So thank you so much for being with us tonight, Dr. Sarda.
Absolutely. Super
Um,
excited. We got a lot to go over tonight.
we do, we do. Before we roll into these amazing Black Friday bundles, um, we've launched a product since you were with us. And I know you've been looking at some of the clinicals of our amazing Snow Slim, which incidentally, friends, 3,000 bottles. We sold 3,000 bottles, over 3,000 bottles of Snow Slim yesterday. So great work. I mean, I want to conjecture that we maybe doubled that today, but absolutely amazing. Just your quick thoughts on this Snow Slim formula.
Well, I can't wait to go over it, and we need to kind of detail it out for them, and we're going to do that tonight. But it doesn't surprise me that this product has taken off. We definitely know that slimming down, especially this time of year, is this is the time to bring this product out. So you couldn't have super excited about that, and super excited always with this company, the clinical data that they
Yes.
stand behind.
Yes, awesome. Okay, well, let's bring up the first slide, you guys. So what we're going to do, one by one, we're going to go through each of these bundles. Now, as you know, some of them are kind of like double bundles. Like you can get it as single of each of the products, or you can double up if you're a couple or you want to get 2 months in a row or whatever. But there are 8 unique bundles that we've added in for Black Friday. So next slide, please. A really quick word about this amazing product that we've sold 3,000 of already. This, guys, is a game-changing product. We came into formulating this product with really aspirational goals, and that is to support healthy weight management, to optimize body composition, to encourage lean muscle mass, to specifically target those difficult areas like belly fat and visceral fat, and do that without seed oils. And it needed to be able to taste amazing, like chocolate raspberry pudding, dessert without the calories. So it's been clinically validated, and I think this is really impressive. Of the participants in the clinical trial, which was a double-blind crossover placebo-based trial, 94% of them reported seeing a difference, significant difference in the circumference of waist, belly, hips, and thighs over a 12-week period of time. So that's super impressive. You guys, this duo or this trio, just a really, really great offering for people who are ready to get started with this product. And FYI, it is okay to double up on it. If you want to take this morning and night, you are not overdoing it. So next slide, please. Okay, we come to our first synergistic system of Nueva Nitro and Snow Slim. This is where cellular energy meets intelligent metabolism. And so, Dr. Sarda, when we talk about bringing these two together, first of all, I want to say anything you add nitro to is going to accelerate the results because of the nutrient delivery and all the things. But let's talk in terms of nitro and snow slim. When we bring those together, how is it that we are optimizing metabolism and circulation, as well as enhancing cellular hydration and oxygenation?
So you basically remember that with the nitro, we're opening up all our pathways. We're getting more of everything to our right to the cellular level. And then with your Snow Slim, you're enhancing actually fat metabolism. So the combo is just it's just a perfect combo. Um, you mainly because we need to give you we need to give you real energy. We need to give you energy that is sustained so that you're not crashing throughout the day. And that's what I love about this combination product. It's clean. It really hits metabolism, and it's the whole body from brain all the way down, really all the way down to actual cellular mitochondrial level, all the way down to again root cause, right? We want it to be real energy, not fake energy.
Yes, 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 yes. One thing that I love about this from the cellular hydration standpoint is that we know that we need our fascia to be deeply hydrated because there's a very extensive electrical communication system that happens within the fascia. And so for the increased hydration, that comes both because of better blood flow, better oxygenation, right? And then also because of tremolo mushroom, which is going to be bringing deep hydration, 500 times its weight in moisture, is just really valuable for metabolic communication. And so view this one, you guys might want to take some screenshots of these. View this one as cellular energy meets intelligent metabolism, and together they deliver clean, intelligent metabolic boost that you can both see and feel. Next slide, Sean.
I do consider the
Yeah,
fascia to
go
be
ahead.
the largest organ. So it is how the body talks to itself. And that's how you're getting head to toe coverage. And you're definitely right. We all kind of tend to run around dehydrated. And by bringing the mushroom in, you sort of kind of solve for that problem a little bit. Still
Yes.
need to drink though. I mean,
Yeah.
you still got to be responsible to put your adequate amount of water in, but the hydration is key here.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Thank you for that. Now we have the synergy of Snow Slim and Nueva Morning, your morning momentum for body and mind. This is an incredible duo. So, amplified morning metabolism. You've got your Snow Slim, Nueva Morning. We already know that this is a brain coffee, and so it's literally a 360-degree brain coffee, and from uh, enhancing your ability to learn new information, with recall and memory, with clarity, focus, even mood. Drop some love in the chat if you felt literally a mood lift, not just natural energy from Nueva Morning, and then of course healthy brain aging. Bring that together with Snow Slim. You've got amplified morning metabolism, sustained clarity and energy. And why don't you just talk about those two for starters, and then we'll move on to the gut brain connection.
Sure. So think of the term nootropic. That's basically those are brain supplements. They kickstart focus, energy. They also have a lot to do with fat utilization. We gotta break our fat down and get rid of it basically. There's a lot of because of the prebiotic fiber in this, you get a lot of gut, a lot of gut support. Again, the key thing I keep talking about is sustained energy, sustained clarity. I think you really need to real energy. I think we need to continually uh, bring about the head to toe effect of this from the brain all the way down to the small vessels and tissues in your toes. I think and I think cognition, brain focus, clarity, that's kind of what I see in this product and best ways for you to kind of represent it.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. So it will deliver clarity of mind. It will give you that morning momentum, and it's a perfect morning ritual. Next slide. So now we are talking about the synergy of Snow Slim, Nueva Morning, and Nitro. And what I want to say just at the onset here, well, first of all, this is the ultimate metabolic and mental performance trio. Like if someone really wants to have fuel to run on for the entire day, and they also want that metabolic uptick. And as we know with the Snow Slim, we're teaching our body a different way to relate with fat, right? It's beginning to burn fat as fuel. So you're getting an efficient, ultimate metabolic and mental performance trio. But the other thing that I want to let you know is that you're not getting an overload of caffeine for those who, try to manage their caffeine. I know some of you are just like, give me mo, just give me mo. But others of you are probably trying to manage. You're only with this little synergistic collection, you're getting under 200 milligrams of caffeine. So this is in a very manageable range. So what we do with the Slim Morning System is we ignite metabolism, we fuel focus, power performance, and it's literally synergy in motion. So tell us a little bit behind the scenes of what's happening with the science in this performance trio, Dr. Sarda.
Right. So again, we are supporting blood flow and we're also support enhancing clarity and mood and motivation. This is one of my all-time favorite trios because when you affect circulation and brain together, you get sharper thinking. You get you definitely a more vibrant. This is where you're going to get your endurance from, your motivation. Again, the sustain, you keep seeing a recurring theme, sustain energy, brain power. I think that because it does so much for hydration, muscle tone, fat metabolism, and then you still have your clean nootropic in there. I think, I think that that's why this one really is just this one really packs a big. You
A
really
big
get,
punch.
yeah, you really get a lot of instant gratification from this stack right here. And you're going to see the difference pretty quickly. That's why you want to get going in the morning with it and to kind of have it fuel you all day long.
And you guys, when you're talking lion's mane and you're talking the cognitive support that you'll get from Nueva Morning, and then we know our Snow Slim, like together they just harmonize body, brain, cellular energy, and like Dr. Sarda said, optimizing circulation, oxygenation, nutrient delivery. What were you going to add in?
The fat
Oh,
metabolism.
the fat metabolism, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of to me, the cherry on the top, because you're doing all these things to help improve your circulation and your thinking. And oh, by the way, we're going to burn more fat. So that's why I'm so excited about this particular stack here.
me too. Me too. I love this one. Extremely efficient. And you mentioned a little earlier about endurance. So we know that cordyceps, which I think we've got in both the morning and the slim, the
Right.
cordyceps is literally an endurance mushroom. So that's where that part is coming from. Just clean, intelligent energy that lasts. No crash because in Nueva Morning we've got the L-theanine, which just makes it a smooth, awesome.
I think
And
you all have to remember too that the benefits of L-theanine, it's very calming to the nervous system and really settles you down, both sometimes needed during the day and also at night to wind down too. So it's not sedative, it's more calming.
yeah, yeah. People feel a mood lift, definitely vibrant, but also very, very peaceful. I don't know. This is just an amazing trio. For me, Dr. Sarda, I guess it's because it's the first product that I tried, but Nueva Nitro goes with absolutely everything. I can't imagine not having it in every duo or every trio. So let's go.
I mean, we're so used to nervous energy. We're so used to stimulants, and many people were even been raised on it, and that's not really what you want to do, and that's why this is so powerful.
Yes, yes. Next slide, please. Let's start talking about body system. This is the synergy between Nueva Body and Nueva Nitro. Okay, so these are the first two products I started with. I took Nitro for probably about a month before I took Body. To me, these are just like paired together. They just need to be together. And again, to just kind of repeat, what we're getting from the nitro is we've got this enhanced, increased blood flow. You guys have seen the clinicals, like within 45 minutes. And I love telling people that are, for example, trying the nitro for the very first time. I tell them, watch the clock, watch your watch or watch the clock, because you're probably going to notice something within sometimes 15 minutes, but definitely 45 minutes. Um, but within 45 minutes, literally that occluded vein, you guys have seen this clinical, it's 100% more blood flow within 45 minutes. So, I mean, and then you combine that with Nueva Body and all of its benefits for mitochondrial function, accelerated recovery and repair. Just take it away for a minute. I know you love this peptide stack of Nueva Body as well. I want to hear it from you.
I do because ultimately at the end of the day, we know we lose our mitochondrial health as we get over about 30, 35 is where you start noticing a difference, and it drastically increases above that age. And we just have to keep supporting it. It's not should you, it's you have to maintain your energy and at least that sustained clean energy. without stimulants. And so this is really, it's very mitochondrial. So in other words, think of that as the charger of your cell phone. Your mitochondria is the charger of your actual each individual 32 trillion cells in your body. So you're
Mm.
just kind of putting jet fuel on your cells is what you're doing by being good to your mitochondria. And this really does maximize mitochondrial output. I think mitochondria is definitely a buzzword now, and it's all the rage. And we know disease comes from mitochondrial dysfunction. And this product you're seeing here is built for that. It's built to support it, repair it, help it.
I love that you said that because um, when we first launched this, the idea was bikini in a bottle, right? We were focused on the benefits of the sloop to stimulate muscles as though even when they're at rest, as though they're exercising. But when we dug deeper and the whole mitochondria support boosting levels of NAD by inhibiting NNMT and all of that, this is what I wanted to shout from the rooftops. This is game changing. Like you said, how many cells, Dr. Sarda?
2 trillion, yeah, in our body. But we definitely right. We realize that it by helping the mitochondria, that's where we're getting our lean body mass from the sloop and actually stimulating those actual musculoskeletal aerobic cells. And sometimes you feel that, some of us take it and you actually feel that happening for 15, 20 minutes. And don't worry about that. That's a good thing. So again, this is a product you feel, and this is a product of, again, sustained energy. It's
Yes.
a reoccurring theme with the whole company, and that's why this is working so well.
And they both support mitochondrial health, which is also another bonus. I've said this before. I'll probably just say it every single time I speak because I think it's so profound. I did a search asking what happens in the body physiologically, for the heart, for the immune system, every endocrine system. What happens? I listed every like bodily system and asked what happens to this particular system when the mitochondria begins to fail. And honey, every dis
Disease, correct. Mhm.
known to man, right?
Right.
So
Mitochondrial dysfunction is what we now know. So what do? You feed the mitochondria, and you need to do it with of course clean living and hydration, but it's really hard to do now without supplementation or biohacking, especially.
yeah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, next one. So now we're talking Nueva Body and Snow Slim. Metabolic activation meets intelligent composition. So this is super cool. Right here, you have dual action metabolic support because you've got Snow Slim, clinically validated, Morsil, blood orange, and the prebiotic fiber. They work together for digestive and hormonal balance, while the body with the peptides of SLUP, SLUPP-332 and 5-amino-1-MQ, they optimize your metabolic and energetic pathways at the cellular level. This is a really powerful combination. And of course, it encourages lean muscle mass, reduces stubborn fat, smooth, balanced energy. And also because of the prebiotic fiber, as you mentioned earlier, it supports satiety. So you have feelings of fullness and satiation, as well as it gives good digestive balance and then collagen plus peptide synergy. So just tell us a little bit about, pull back the curtain on this combination, if you would, a little bit.
So I see this combination as being really good at enhancing lean muscle and getting rid of that stubborn fat that you're finding that you're stuck with. Remember that there is a lot of receptors for collagen in the actual gut lining and the gut walls. So again, the gut's going to be really well supported here. Fat metabolism tied with increased lean muscle mass is going to have a really, really big boost on your whole metabolism. So this is kind of your metabolic activator. And I think what you'll find as you learn about these products and you get more versed at them, that you can, it's like there's a lot to choose from, and so you have to sort of match what your needs are. And do you need fat metabolism? Do you need a nootropic for the brain? Do you need a kick in your metabolism, a kick in your energy, or do you need all of them? That's fine too. But you'll get a lot more savvy at picking products that match the needs of who you're working with. So don't be overwhelmed by that, because they're all synergistic, meaning they all work together.
Yes.
But I do
Yes.
think the Snow Slim is going to be just a super segue well, they're all good. It's hard for me to pick,
I
but because
know.
it really is. But because of the fat metabolism, it's going to be great. But really important, Margie, I do think mistake people make is trying to find the one magic one. That's why tonight was so important, because it is all about synergy. You have to have a healthy brain. You want to be burning your fat. You need to do it with lean muscle mass so you have good metabolism. You need to support your gut with the fiber and the collagen. Again, I tend to speak a little bit more about inside, but of course, all this is benefiting you on the outside. We don't even actually talk about that most.
True, true. And we'll get there, but I want to piggyback what you just said about the collagen, because in Snow Slim, we've got that type 2 collagen, right? And the way that synergizes with Nueva Body's peptide blend, it just works in such perfect harmony also to support structure and tone and tissue recovery. So I really love this. The only thing I love.
Yeah, we'll always
Go
be
ahead.
careful about that things match, and that the synergy will always be a priority for the company, and adding to and picking up where we might need another area, but they'll always match and be synergistic.
Yes, yes, yes. So a smarter, more efficient metabolism. So the only thing that I love more than this one is the next one. Bring it on, please, Sean, because
Love them all, Margie. We all love them all.
this is my absolute favorite. Guys, here is our ultimate healthy weight management collection. We have it now with this trio, the Slim Body System, which has, enough for a month for one person, or the Slim Body System Signature that has the doubles up. So you're talking about optimizing body composition, encouraging lean muscle development, targeting those stubborn areas, all the things. So let's talk. Let's kind of talk a little bit about how each one plays its role for the ultimate weight management trio. This is it. This is my favorite. So we have multi-pathway metabolic support from the Sloop and the 5 amino 1. So tell us about that. Talk a little bit about the improved circulation and oxygenation and how this kind of weaves together. And then we'll jump back in with muscle tone.
Okay, so I think metabolic balance is a good way to describe this particular stack, because because you've got, again, you're covering circulation, so you're oxygenating. And then now we're also hydrating, right? We're covering that whole fascia layer again. We've got the lean muscle, and then we have our fat utilization. We always want to keep, fat burning, fat going away, lean muscle coming, because you want to remember, we want metabolic balance. So I think that's a very key uh, thing to consider with this particular combo. And again, you're going to get the weight loss with it. You're still going to have the energy with it. So we're talking this multi-pathway. That's where that comes in for metabolic support.
And when you take Snow Slim's Morsil blood orange and you combine them with the very powerful bioactive compounds of SLOOP and 5-amino 1-MQ, you get metabolic support, balance, and like you said, fat utilization. Let's talk about, the enhanced muscle tone and the faster recovery, sustained clean energy. Just kind of weave all of these in for us, if you would.
Sure. So that's the beauty of this loop because it will work specifically on the skeletal muscle, the lean body, while you're also burning more fat at the same time. But you need the oxygen part of it and the improved circulation so that you can keep all proper oxygenation basically is what we're getting here. And the more lean muscle body mass you have, the higher your metabolism goes, the higher you'll be more efficient at burning a more clean energy, more tissue vitality is what you're going to get from a very oxygenated, lean muscle, low fat. It all just kind of keeps marching together.
I love it. And once again, we've got the dynamic of the tremolo mushroom, and when that comes together with molecular hydrogen, and we're able to just supercharge the conductivity of the electrical communication in the fascia. I mean, all of it just, there are so many things happening. And like you say, we're not even talking about what happens on the outside with Snow Slim and the shrinking, of the waist, hips, thighs, and, all of and with body, these have very powerful signal and significant manifestations externally as well.
But don't you think health in general, the idea of being healthy has changed from get healthy inside than out? I think that's been a big movement. I think we concentrated so much on topical, and now that we have all the technology now, we just didn't have this this technology available to us before, all these liposomal deliveries and ways to take things oral and not have to give injections, and that it's just been a wonderful advancement in medicine, and it's kind of allowed for these products to be available to everyone. And
Amen. Amen to that. And I think more and more, I think you nailed it, that more and more people are waking up to the idea that they don't want to superficially, with traditional medicine, they don't want to superficially treat a symptom. They want to go to the source of the problem
right.
and and work with therapeutic peptides and powerful modulating formulas that work with the body's own natural ability to level up and to heal itself truly when given the right compounds.
And there's a little bit of too much information out there now and too many opportunities and not knowing who to trust and where to go. So that's so nice that you can kind of land in a home that you can trust and you can find it all together, and we're addressing the root cause and
Yes,
every
yes.
body system, and it's safe, that has quality, and that's part of the battle right there too, is this overwhelming uh, information flow, and everywhere you can go, and people are getting confused.
And it is good to know that you found a company you can trust who prioritizes people over profits and who's committed to clean label, game-changing products. Let's go to the next slide if we can. So we are now talking Slim Beauty, which is the synergy of Snow Slim and Nueva Beauty. Okay, mind shift here for a little bit. And now we've got our amazing beauty, which we know has the copper peptide, it has the BPC 157, the Wolverine, and it has the KPV, the Peacekeeper peptide. Okay, think about all of the functions that we know this brings combined with all the things that we know this does literally for nurturing cellular renewal, for beauty from the inside out. And yes, let's talk about it because we know the copper peptide, of course, is for glowing, youthful, um, pulling a Benjamin Buttons, aging in reverse kind of a thing. And all of them nurture cellular renewal, and it does show up in the skin. So let's talk about these one by one. Lean, radiant, and resilient. Um, Share a little bit about the science as you see it. Metabolic balance meets cellular renewal. You guys, these are great taglines.
Well, we know that the copper, we know that that actually stands the cell back up. The cell kind of as we age, it kind of collapses on itself. It doesn't keep that nice shape to it. And we know that how we know what the copper peptide does for our skin and our hair and our nails. And we know that KPV is so amazing for your entire gut, uh, as far as release of inflammation. It really helps with histamine, which is a big cause of a lot of symptoms that we have in the gut. We know the gut is lined with collagen receptors. The more, the collagen that we can get to it, the more the better. We know how safe these peptides are. We know that we're going to get better nutrient delivery just in general by healing the gut, getting more hydration. And in general, this is the beauty is a great name because you are going to get a lot of outside transformation from being on this synergy with your fat metabolism and your skin, hair, nail, gut health.
So what I really like is just something even as simple as you mentioned KPV and calming histamines, histamine response in the body, and then you've got this amazing product, right, with the prebiotic fiber, fenugreek plus prebiotic fiber that is helping to create a healthy gut environment. And we need those prebiotics to feed the probiotics. And it's, the fact that these formulas are supporting gut health as well, just, I mean, it kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, I
Um,
always think gut and skin kind of, and then now that you've added the slim with it, you're going to think, burning fat too. So again, the beauty of it is what it does to your gut, what it does to your skin.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Beauty from the inside out for sure. Okay, next one, Sean. So this is an amazing this system, the Slim Beauty system, and also the Slim Beauty Signature, synergizing Nueva Beauty, Snow Slim, and Snow Collagen really is redefining how to create beauty and youth from the cellular level. Is cellular renewal meets timeless beauty. And so these products, they don't mask aging. They support the body in being able to renew, right? With Nueva Beauty, Snow Slim, and also Snow Collagen. I like to mention that when we're using, as we know, these signaling molecules from both Nueva Body and Nueva Beauty, that while we're communicating specific things for the body to carry out, for our body to carry out, it's ever so amazing to provide the raw materials, right? And to be sure that you've got adequate hydration so that your body has the raw materials to respond to the signaling and the messaging of these. So I absolutely love this collection. Why don't you just speak a little bit about it being the comprehensive renewal system, again, about the gut and skin connection, hydration, repair, beauty that lasts, and a little bit about collagen and peptide function.
Well, I don't think you can achieve what you want to achieve unless you first address inside and specifically in the gut. So I'm glad that we're always keeping that going. And then by hydrating, you're getting throughout the whole body, you're getting that head to toe effect. We do we know how safe peptides are as far as what they can do for repair and for regeneration and for signaling, right? So this whole system is it is a signal that you're right. You really hit the nail on the head with about it being signaling to the body, to signal to repair, to signal it back. Aging backwards is what I like to think about when you can put the whole system together. If you're hydrating the body, you're oxygenating the body, you're healing the gut. And collagen's really everywhere in your body, but again, we want that gut skin connection like we talk about. Um, we you're going to get that by packaging this stack right here.
So what I really love, I'm pretty big on the tremolo mushroom, if you can't tell. I kind of try to point that out each time. The fact that it is holding deep moisture in our tissues while the BPC 157 supports cellular healing and regeneration, even supporting relatively rapid tissue repair. It just is like the perfect blend for science and resilience. And this trio, it just works in harmony with our body and its natural systems, giving things like that type 2 collagen that we produce very little of as we continue to age, getting that deep hydration as um, I've heard people say that, we go from being a plum when we're young to being a prune, right? So keeping that hydration for youthful function, but also a youthful appearance. So, yeah, this is a winner for sure. Any last words on this one?
Well, think joints, skin, hair, nails, brain, gut, and oh, let's also burn some fat here.
Right?
I think you just kind of check off the body systems with it. Um, and because what each area that it's hitting, probably ultimately at the end of the day, by healing, regenerating, and helping us with inflammation.
Yeah. So the tagline here, and I think these are really good, guys, if you're screenshotting these, cellular renewal for a luminous, lifted, and hydrated you. Now, that pretty much wraps it up with our six physical products and the eight unique synergistic bundles that we have right now. I want to remind you, probably one of the number one questions we're getting is, okay, if somebody goes on this for subscription, and say they want to be on a specific bundle for 2 months, then they want to switch and go to another one. Once they enroll with any one of these at the subscription price, right? They can retain the subscription price on every single one of these bundles, bounce around, change the time that they order it in the month, whatever they want to do. So getting these on subscription not only saves money, but the other thing is, I don't think that I personally have patience for people that can't give their body 90 days to respond to these, new game-changing products, right? There needs to be a commitment, and that's why this subscription offer and locking in these lower prices, even though in December regular shipping will apply and the freebies and that will be gone, you can lock in these prices. And so you guys, I'm gonna go, I've got one more slide here, but I want to say about the wellness products because it's where our heart is, right, Dr. Sarda? Like, we're so in love with this that as you look at these bundles and you consider these Black Friday specials, I want you to think in terms of one thing: solutions. You have a lot of solutions right here for people that have needs and maybe are even suffering in silence, right? So let's just really quickly go to this next slide, if you would, because we have a travel deal also. You guys, normally $199 to enroll as a one-time fee, and then we've got the monthly of $39.99. You guys, I hear stories almost every day of someone who's just blown away with the money that they've saved, already long since reclaimed their initial investment and saving money hand over fist while they're taking vacations that will create lifetime memories. So if you are a social marketer and you have not grabbed your travel yet, now is absolutely the time to do it. And it's really a great time because I think as people wind down the year, much as you were saying, Dr. Sarda, they're thinking about like, okay, I might be a little indulgent over the holidays. I need something in my back pocket to make sure that I don't undermine my health or get too plump. But also they're thinking and visioning about what they want more of. And Nueva Travel is the answer to that. These memories that are built with this amazing platform, it nothing compares. Just nothing compares. So let's just bring us side by side here for a quick wrap. If you want to take the slides down, Sean, you can. Everyone. So we got these amazing doorbusters happening right now. The freebies, this or this, this or this, and these these bundles are gold and they will help you help so many people. Once again, these are not just bundles, they are possibilities of transformation, changing how people feel in their body, how they feel when they look in the mirror, how they feel when they show up in the world. Transformation. We hold it in our hands. Dr. Sarda, last words, if you would.
I think as you January 2nd is statistically the day that most people go on a diet. So this is perfect timing to start uh, getting these products out there. It couldn't have come out at a better time. The Slim, I think it's going to do very well. Please don't forget about some of our earlier products, the Nitro and what that does. Talk about the importance of oxygen, fat burning. Keep it simple if you're not sure what to do. Lean body, helping with inflammation, helping with the gut. Just keep it simple. Come up with your taglines. Obviously, losing weight, that's a no-brainer, especially this.
Yep.
And this is your chance now to group these products together, and also remind them that, remember, peptides are just proteins, very safe. Just trying to leave you guys with
Yeah.
some, with some easier ways to explain these products to people. I think that can get overwhelming if we're not careful.
Yeah. We love having you back. Thank heavens you're doing well.
Mm.
Um,
I know.
swelling's all down.
Mhm.
We're so happy to have you.
So that's good. And again too, I mean, things that got me better were BPC 157, KBP, collagen. I mean, I very much practice what I
What
preach.
you preach.
Mhm.
Yeah. We appreciate that. Everyone, okay, let's go help some people solve some problems, shall we? We've got everything that we need to do it. Sean Azimi, thank you so much for running the tech for us tonight. Dr. Sarda, just love you and appreciate your wealth of understanding and that you advocate for us and our well-being and for these amazing products. Thank you, thank you.
For having me.
Good night, everyone.